audible? Not audible. Yeah, I am audible, ma. I changed. Yeah, I'm audible now. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What we learned last class? What we learned last class? Sorry? Date and time functions. What and all you learned? What were the different types of functions in date and time you learned? Sorry? Timestamp difference. First in the list. Timestamp, sorry. What and all you learned? Date, time, month, then year, then sorry, this date, now, local time, then timestamp difference, date add, then current date, current time, then yeah, day, month, year, something and all you learned. Yes. Okay. Today we will go with control flow functions. Okay. Today we will go with control flow functions. ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಮಾತು ಏನ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ನಂಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. Okay. Today I will complete with control flow functions, and by Friday your SQL will get completed. Okay. And still now the SQL class is getting completed, and still now I don't know how many HackerRank questions you people have solved. How many questions have you solved? Huh? How many questions have you solved? Huh? 20 ಲೇ ಇರ್ರಿ. Don't go further. You shouldn't go. ಪಾಪ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಸಿಕ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ, ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ. Don't do. Sneha, how many HackerRank questions you have solved? Huh? Why? ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಪಿಜಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ? ಓದಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ತರ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ? ಹಾ ಮೋನಿಕಾ ನೀನು ಏಕೆ? Why? Don't solve. You people don't solve, then don't come and ask me, ma'am, ಅದ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಸಿ ಇದ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಸಿ ಅಂತ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಬರ್ಲೇಬೇಡಿ. Clear? Online students, what about you people? How many questions have you solved? Munish, Charan, Navya, Sanjay, Suvarna. How many questions have you people solved first of all? Online anyway, ma'am will not check. Whatever we want, we can do. Who is this 350365? Huh? Ditesh, Ditesh? 350365. If you really put your proper name, then you are allowed to class. Otherwise, I'll remove you from the class. Sarvanan. Okay. Okay. What do you mean by control flow functions? Have you heard about control flow statements? Control flow statements. Where you have learned? Java na. Heart attack agbidutte nange. Java na, JavaScript. JavaScript. What were the different types of control flow statements you learned there? Else, if else ladder, then while loop, for loop, then then what else you learned? Today, from today, I don't know. I have to be rude with you people. Okay. I will teach you one question. Okay. Whomever I point out, they will come and solve the query on the board. Ma'am, yes ma'am, no ma'am, I don't want to listen to all these shits. Okay. For everyone I'm telling. Ma'am, I don't know that. I don't know this. I was absent for the class. I didn't come for the class. I'll not listen to this. Okay. Done? Here? Very good. Yeah, 1 second. Charan, why have you turned on the whiteboard? Okay. First of all, create one employee table. I think you people have already created, right? Employee table. Can you first open your laptops? Can you first open your laptops? Everyone, please open your laptops. Okay. Have you already created one database called as employee, or have you created a table called as employee? Yes or no? Okay, first of all, let me write it again. This is very much important. This is very much important. Okay. Shall I write the table once again? Yes or no? Yes or no? ನೀವು ತಾನೇ ಬರೆಯೋದು ಹೆಂಗಾದ್ರೂ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ ನನ್ಗೇನು. Yes, you're excused. Come, Jashwant. You don't come to my class. You get out of my class. Not Yusuf, Abhi. Can anyone come and fill this table? My dear students. Yusuf? Yeah. Okay. For employee table, what may be the first column? Serial number. You will be having employee ID. Then what else you'll have? Yusuf. Then you will have employee name. Yes or no? Then what else you'll have? What else you have? Then you have something called as designation. First of all, I said to open your laptops and check whether you have this table or not. Designation. Yeah. Can you tell me some 7 values? 7 to 8 values? Yes, soon. Guys, soon. Otherwise, each one of you people come and fill this table. Come. Come, no. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Can you come and fill this table? I asked. One data you fill, one data she'll fill. But sit. Yeah. Tell. Yes, everyone. Can you tell me the first employee name? Huh? Okay, first employee name is only Supriya. Okay. Designation. Who was that? Software engineer. Okay. Phone number. Hey, tell the phone number no fast. Yeah. Mobile number. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. Office number. Office number will start from 3 digits, 080 something. It will start that like that. Yes or no? The office number means landline number. Why are you seeing me as though I'm telling something wrong? Yeah, 080. Pin code. Let me take it as 560003. Employee salary. How much you want? 50,000. Okay, done. 50,000 in hand. Huh? Okay, very good. Yeah, second name, second one. Second one. Can you all shut your mouth, please? Guys, really, my mood is very bad today. If I scold, then don't blame me. Okay. Yeah. Tell me which one you want. Huh? Web developer. You say. Don't put your real number. They'll call you. Yeah. Okay. Salary. Yeah. Next data. Guys, please tell it soon. No. Then designation. Yeah. Number. Correct. Number. Salary. Yeah. Next data. Yeah. Next data. Yeah. Take down the first query. Take down the first query. Write a query. Write a query to display the name. Write a query to display the name and designation. Write a query to display the name and designation of all employees comma, if the salary is greater than 0, if the salary is greater than 0, display paid, in single quotes write down paid as status, paid as status, otherwise display it as not paid, otherwise display it as not paid. So now what is the query telling you? What is the query telling you? You have to display the name and designation. And then what you have to do? You have to check whether if the employee salary is greater than 0, you have to display the status as paid. If it is not greater than 0, you have to display it as not paid. Yes or no? But if you clearly observe the table which I have given, there is no column called as status. Yes or no? So then how will you write it? How will you display that status? Or which function you'll use? Go to control flow functions and can you tell me what function can you use there? Go to control flow functions where I have given you different types of functions chart. No, go there and see which function I may use. Can you use if function? Can you use if function? If employee salary is greater than 0, then display it as paid. Yes or no? Yes or no? So can I use if function? So how will you write the query for that? How will you write the query for that? So now you will be writing, you have to select what and what? Select employee name and then designation. Okay. After that, what they are telling you? Designation. If employee salary is greater than 0. Yes or no? So can I use if condition here now? If function can I use? Yes or no? Inside that what you have to write? Inside that what you have to write? You will be writing EMP salary if it is greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, you have to display the status as what? You have to display the status as paid. Or else I have to display the status as not paid. Correct? Correct or not? So now for the query which I have written, is it correct or wrong? If employee salary is greater than 0, display it as paid. If it is not greater than 0, display it as not paid. Clear? Query is right. From which table? From which table? From the table called as employee. Clear? Clear? Take down the next query. Take down the next query. But the whatever you have written, it is correct. Go through the question and go to the query which I have written. Can you tell me whether it is right or wrong? You have to display one column as status, no? Where have I mentioned status here? Which one you have to mention it as status? That one. If employee salary is greater than 0, display it as paid or else not paid. So this entire thing, see, you will get the column like this only. Yes or no? This one only I have to change it as. Now it is clear. Now it is clear. Yes. Take down the next question. Take down the next question. Suhas, ಏನ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದ್ಯಮ್ಮ? ಏನಿದೆ ಮಾತಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳು. ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಹೇಳು. ಹೇಳು ಅಂತ ತಲೆ ಹೋಗಂತದ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಮಾತಾಡಕ್ಕೆ? ಮತ್ತೆ ಪೂಜೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದ ನಾಳೆ ಏನ್ ಪ್ರಸಾದ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ? ರಾಧಿಕಾ ಪಂಡಿತ ಗಾಡಿ ಪೂಜೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆನಾ? ಲೇ ಆಯ್ತು, ಪೂಜೆ ಮುಗ್ದೋಯ್ತು. Okay. Take down the next query. Take down the next query. Write a query. Write a query to retrieve the names. Write a query to retrieve the names write a query to retrieve the names, designation and contact number of employees and contact number of employees. If office number is available, if guys, instead of this phone, no, you take it as office. 1 second. Beda, write it like that one. Guys, remove this column, okay? Remove phone number column. Remove phone number column. Okay. Write a query to retrieve the names, designation, and contact number of employees. If office number is available, display it as available. Display it as available. Otherwise, display it as not available. Otherwise, display it as not available. Yeah, how will you write the query for this one? Select name, designation, but they are telling that if office number is available, if you don't have any column like contact number, yes, but after that, if you see, they are telling that if office number is available, display it as available. If it is not available, sorry, if it is not there, display it as not available. You have something called as office. Yes or no? You have something called as office. So now what they are telling, if the office number is available, display it. Otherwise, display it as not available. So if I consider, can you tell me where the office number is not available there? Yeah, now tell me where and all the office number is not available. Third one, seventh one, yes or no? How you'll write the query for this one? Select name, comma designation. Hey, don't write. Dictate ಮಾಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು. I'm telling you, people say whether it's correct or not. According to the query, what they are telling, you have to display the name and designation. Yes or no? So I will say select name, comma designation. Then what they are telling, you don't have any column saying contact number. But after that, if you see, they are telling if office number is available, display it as available. Do I have the column as office? Yes or no? So how will I write? If it is not available means, can I take it as null? If it is not available, can I take it as null? So again, can I say select employee, comma designation, What is the condition I have to use here? What is the condition I have to use here? If what is not available? If office, okay. If office, huh? Instead of that, can I use operator? Not null. Can I use the operator not null? Yes or no? When will you use not null, or what do you mean by not null? What do you mean by is not null? Hey, have you gone through this or not? Have I taught this or not? When will you use is not null? If the office number is null, you display it as something. If it is not, then how will you write the query now? If office is not null, how will you write the query? Display it as, display what? Guys, if office is not null, display it as available or what else you have to write? You have to display it as not available. Correct? Yes or no? Yeah, am I telling something wrong? Are you using any column alias there? Are you using yes, sir? Are they telling display the status? Huh? You have to display it as contact number. Are they telling that? See, if you observe the query, write a query to retrieve the name, designation, and contact number of employees. They are not telling that if contact number, if office number is not available, display it as displayed, or else not available. Are they telling as contact number? There is no keyword as there. So you will not be using any column alias there. Clear? Clear? The query is correct? Yes or no? Everyone? Nagendra? Take down the next query. Online students, what are you people doing? Online students. Take down the next question. Take down the next question. Write a query to display name. Write a query to display the name and salary of employee. Write a query to display the name and salary of employee. If salary is 0, if salary is 0, display it as null. If salary is 0, display it as null. Now, which function will you use for this? Huh? Go back to the functions, different types of functions such which you have written. Which one you'll use? If null, is null. If null, or will you use null if? See, you have two types of function there. One is null if, and the other one you have something called as if null. So what is the difference between null if and if null? Both are one and the same. What is null if or what is if null? Null if, yeah, both will do actions. See, you will be using if null function, you will be using null if function to display only the null values. To display only the null values. If null when you will use means, consider you have null here. Yes or no? Observe the board. You have null values here. It is empty. So now this empty cell, I want to replace it with some other data. I want to replace it with some other data. Then I will be using if null. Clear? Null if when you use, if you want to display any null values, you will be using null if. If you want to fill this null value with some other data, then you will be using if null. Clear? Write down that. Write down that. When you will use null if? When you will use null if? When you want to display the null values, then you will be using null if. When you will be using if null? When you want to enter some data to that null value. When you want to enter some data to that null value, then I will be using if null function. Clear? Clear? Yes or no? Okay. So now, how will you write the query for this one? They are telling write a query to display the name and salary. If employee salary is 0, display it as null. So now, will I use null if or if null? Huh? I want to display the null values. I want to display the null values. Are they telling you to fill that null value with some data, or are they telling you to display that null values? Display that null values. So as I said, now will you be using null if or if null? Null if. So how you'll write the query? How you'll write the query? Select. Okay. What you have to select? Select employee name and what? Select employee name. Then what are they telling? Employee name and employee salary. But before that employee salary, I have to use the function. Why null if? Why null if? Because if the salary is null. So now what function, which column I have to take here? Which column I have to take here? So I have to take it as employee salary. What are they telling? What is the next question? If it is null, null means 0. Yes or no? If it is 0. So now, how the query will be there? If the employee salary is null, display it as clear. Clear? How will you read the query? If employee salary is null, then display it as 0. Clear? Clear. Next, how will you write? From which table? From which table? From the table called as? Guys, please. Clear? ವರ್ಡ್ ನಿಂಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಜನ್ಮ ಬೇಕು. ವರ್ಕ್. Take down the next query. Take down the next query. Write a query to display. Write a query to display name and designation. Name and designation. If designation is equals to HR. If designation is equals to HR, then display it as null. If designation is equals to HR, then display it as null. So what will happen? Wherever you are the value as HR, instead of HR, that will become null. It should display as null. Will you use null if or if null? Guys, if null you will use when you have a null value and you want to replace it with some other data, then you will be using if null. Null if when you'll use. When you want to display, now am I trying to fill something it with? I'm just saying that you are supposed to display it as null. Wherever HR is there, you have to display it as null. I'm not saying wherever null value is there, you display, you put the data HR there and you display that. I'm not saying that. Yes or no? Wherever the data is HR, you display it as null. So previously what I said, null if you will be using to display null values. So now which function you will be using? Null if only. But if null if, not if null. Null if null when you will use, okay. You have an empty cell here. You have an empty cell here. I want to fill this with something called as clerk. I want to fill this with clerk. Then I will be using if null. Then I will be using if null. So how my output will be there? Wherever in the designation for the last column, I said this is null, this is 0. You know it. This is an empty cell. Now by using if null function, I am taking some data as clerk and I put it by using if null function. That's all clear. According to the query that I have given now, they are telling you to display the null values wherever the data HR is present. So obviously you will be using null if function. Correct? Now how will you write the query for this? Select name. Yes or no? Means select employee name. Then what are they telling? Before that, designation. Wherever the designation is HR, you have to display null. So you will be using null if function. Yes or no? Yes or no, my dear students. So now, instead of employee salary, what you have to write? What you have to write? You have to say designation is equals to HR. Wherever the designation is HR. Then what you will write? Then what you will write? Null you will write. You have already used the function null if. Why you have to write 0 or why you have to write null? If designation is null, sorry, if designation is HR, then display it as null. Correct? If designation is HR, display it as null. Correct? Yes or no? Take down the next query. Take down the next query. Write a query. Write a query. Today, guys, I don't know how many HackerRank questions you have. Have you ever seen it? How many HackerRank questions are there total? Laptop open ಮಾಡಿದಿರಾ ತಾನೆ ನೋಡಬಹುದು ತಾನೆ. Guys, are you understanding? Guys, functions is very, very, very important. So only I took it very slow. ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು 2 functions ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದು. 2 or 3 functions max to max. Yes or no? ಮಾತಾಡೋ. Okay, functions is very important. See, you have many functions there. You have string functions. In that string functions, you have many. You have date and time. In that, you have many. You have number functions. In that, you have many. Please, functions is very important. Go through it. One sati ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು don't leave it then and there. You will really forget. Already, my favorite student said me that, ma'am, before functions, whatever you have thought, I remember. After functions, whatever you have thought, I am here forgetting it. Okay. So if you don't want that stage to get, if you don't want that stage, please, what you will do? You will revise. Today, 50 HackerRank questions you are solving and then only you are leaving the class. Keep it in the mind. Okay. 50 HackerRank questions you people are supposed to solve. Then only get the hell out of my class. Okay, clear? Done? Because see, these many days I was telling with love. Seriously. ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡಿ 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 ಅಂತ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. You people don't listen. Tit for tat. However, you people will do the way I will react. Okay, enough. this friendliness, everything from starting of the HTML, ತುಂಬಾ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ love, care, concern, lenience, ಎಲ್ಲ freedom, everything I've given to you people, and you people are misusing it. Okay, yes or no? You people are not misusing it. Huh? You people are misuse ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ನನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ ಬರ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲ. What you people, what respect are you people giving me? ಏನೋ ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಗುಡ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಗುಡ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನೋದಲ್ಲ. What respect are you people giving me? Are you people studying? Are you people studying? Huh? You're studying? Yes, sir. You're dead today. Take down the next query. Take down the next query. Write a query. Write a query to show the names. Yusuf, how many HackerRank questions you have solved? When you will solve? After I die. Yeah? Laptop is not working. Then why did you come to the class? Yusuf, इधर देख के बात कर. Every day is not Sunday, Yusuf. Yusuf, मैं तुझसे बात कर रही हूँ. If your laptop is not working, you don't have any other laptops. At least your friend's laptop. Tomorrow I'll complete HackerRank questions. Okay, done. Guys, you all are the witness. If he doesn't show me all the HackerRank questions getting completed, he's not allowed to my class. Nagendra, neene idak sakshi. Aita? I don't know. You only said tomorrow I'll show. Okay, show. Write a query to show the names. Write a query to show the names, designation, and a column indicating the mobile number, and a column indicating the mobile number. If the mobile number is null, if mobile number is null, display no mobile as the status. Display no mobile as the status. Write a query to show the names, designation, and a column indicating the mobile number. If the mobile number is null, if the mobile number is null, display no mobile as the status. Now, according to the question, what they are telling, wherever the null value is there, you display it as no mobile. Yes or no? Yes or no? So now which function you'll use? Null if? No, null if. Null if. Ismaila. How will you write the query? You have to select the name, designation, and what you'll do. What are they telling you according to the query? Write a query to show the name and designation. So select name, comma, designation. Then they are telling you wherever the null value is there, that too in mobile number, you display it as no mobile. Yes or no? So I will write comma, if null, mobile, comma, no mobile. Yes or no? How will you write the query? Just see here. What are they telling you to display? Select what and all you have to display. Employee name and, okay, you have to display the employee name and designation. Okay, then now they are telling wherever in the mobile number column, wherever the null value is there, you have to take some data and put it inside them. Yes or no? What is the data? No mobile. Yes or no? So now what I will write? If null, then what I have to write? Mobile number, mobile number, then comma, you have to display it as no mobile. Correct? Yes or no? From the table, employee. Clear? Clear? Take down the next query. Next query. What's your name? Next query you will solve on the board. Take down the next query. Write a query. Write a query to retrieve the names. Write a query to retrieve the name and salaries of employees and salaries of employees. If salary is null, write a query to retrieve the names and salaries of employees. If salary is null, display not available as the salary. Display not available as the salary. Yeah, please come on the board. No one will talk. Just write it in your books. Okay. Pen beka. Yes. Come. First solve here, then go and sit there. Come. Come soon. Come, ma. Oh, my dear. Come. First, starting only, I have clearly said you, don't make me scold. Please come on the board. The same as previous one. Same it is same as previous one only. Yes or no, students? Yes. Is it very difficult? No? Yeah. Come on the board. Yes, soon. Excuse me. I'm calling you on the. Come. Come. Please. I don't want to scold. Come. I'll call everyone. It's not only you. Everyone I'll call. Come. Come fast. Huh? I don't have time, ma. Come fast. I really don't have the time. Can you please come? I don't have time. I hope you understand. Please come on the dais. Come soon. If you people are concentrating in the class, no, when I call you people on the dais, there's no need to get scared. Am I teaching any rocket science here? Or anything which you people are not understanding, am I teaching that? The new girl who has come, she is able to understand, and you people sitting in my class, you people don't understand. You say that, ma'am, I cannot do. Big query, yeah? Like your Java, you have big programs here. Just 2 lines of query you people cannot write. Excuse me, I'm calling you for the very last time. Please come and solve and then go. Come soon. I very well know who's concentrating in the class and who's not concentrating in the class. It's okay. Come. Yeah, just tell her the question so that she can solve. Question ಹೇಳ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಮ್ಮೆ ಕೇಳು. Yeah, tell the query to her. Supriya, answer ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಡ. Write a query to display the name. Where is it written? Yeah, write a query. You do one thing, you write the query on the board. Write the question on the board. Write a query to retrieve the name. To retrieve the name and salaries of employees. And salaries of employees. If salary is null, display not available as the salary. Display not available as the salary. Shisha, you're getting na? Huh? Shisha. ಅಲ್ಲಂತ ಬರ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ? Put there as null. Put there as null. Nitya, what is so difficult? Huh? Previous question ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ತಾನೆ? Previous question you understood. If you had understood previous question, this is not at all a big deal for you. What are they telling? Write a query to retrieve the name and salary and employee salary. If the salary is null, display it as not available. Yes or no? So how you will write the query? What and all you have to select first? Name. See, wherever the employee salary is not there or wherever it is null or zero, you have to state as not, not available. How will you write now? You are not concentrating in the class, Nitya. ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಏನೋ ನಾನು ಬಡ್ಕೋತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ನೀ ಬರ್ಕೋತಿದ್ಯಾ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಬಂತಮ್ಮ? I'm just blabbering something. You are not concentrating. I'm writing it on the board. You are writing in your book. That's all. It's clear. Who will go and solve on the board? Boys. Boys. Suhas. Yadba. Suhas. Suhas. ಯಾವನೋ ಒಂದು ಬುಕ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟವನು, ಕೊಡೋ ಬುಕ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ You're not concentrating in the class. What's the point in attending the class? Don't come to the class. Anyway, your group people are not coming, no? Hey, ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿ ಬರಿಯೋ. ನೀನ್ ಹಿಂಗಿದ್ಯಾ, ಇದನ್ನ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಕಂದ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿ ಬರೀ ಕಂದ. ನಿನಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಎಸ್ ದರ್ಶನ್, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗ್ ಬರಿಯೋ. ನಾನ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನೀನ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬರೀತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಕರೆಕ್ಟು, ನೀನ್ ಕ್ವರಿ ಬರ್ದಿರೋದ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟು. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನೋಡು, ಏನ್ ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ ನೋಡು. ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಶಟ್ ಅಪ್. ಏನ್ ತಪ್ಪು ಬರ್ದಿದ್ಯಾ? ಏನ್ ತಪ್ಪು ಬರ್ದಿದ್ಯಾ ನೋಡು. ರವಿ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಸಾಲ್ವಿಂಗ್, ಕೀಪ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ ಮೈಂಡ್. ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ ಅಂತ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ? ಏನಂತ ಇದೆ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಹೆಸರು? ತಲೆ ಎತ್ ನೋಡು, ಬರ್ದಿದೆ ತಾನೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಸ್ಯಾಲ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಇದೆ ಕಾಲಮ್ ನೇಮು? ನೀನೇನ್ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ಯಾ? ಅದನ್ನ ಸಿಗಲ್ ಕೋಚಲ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರಾ? ಹೋಗಪ್ಪ ಭಯ್ಯ ಟೊಡ್ಕೊ ಬಂದು. Take down the next query. Yes, Sanjay, you're correct. Sanjay, it's not available. You have to display it as status. That's all. Yeah, take down the next question. Write a query to display employee ID. Right, Pavitra, you're understanding, Kanda? Any doubt you have? Tell it. Any doubt? Tell. Okay, when I come there, you will tell. Okay, done. Write a query. Write a query to display employee ID, name, employee ID, name, designation, and any one of the phone number, If an employee has all the three numbers, then display one number in the priority order. Mobile, phone, office. You have all the three columns as mobile, phone, and office. Yes or no? One more time. Write a query to display employee ID, name, designation, and any one of the phone number. If the employee has all three numbers, then display one number in the priority order: mobile, phone, office. In the priority order: mobile, phone, office. Clear? So now which function you will use? Null is if null if condition, everything is over. What else is left out? Last one. Collace. Collace. Yes, done. What do you mean by collace? Merging. Yen merge ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ? What do you mean by collace, guys? Or when will you use collace values? See. Okay, for an example, let me write one query here. See, first of all, collace function, if you observe the query there, you have multiple columns selected. Yes or no? So when you have to select multiple columns, and then when you select the multiple column there, whichever is not a null value, the first not null value it will fetch. It will fetch the first not null value. Clear? Done. So now I will write select C-O-L-A-S-E na? T-O. Yeah. C-O-A-L-E-S-C-E. Yeah. Coalesce. Now, I will just tell one example. Okay. Null. 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 Yeah. Can you tell me what output I'll get here now? What value you'll get? Which output will you get? Will you get both 50 and Aishwarya, or will you get only 50? Huh? What did I tell you when you will use coalesce function? It will fetch only the first not null value. Which is the first not null value? 50. It will not fetch Aishwarya. It will only fetch the first not null value. Clear? Now, according to the question they have given, what and all you have to select? Employee ID, employee name, designation. Then, what are they saying? You have to display mobile number. They have given some priority order. What is that? Mobile number, phone number, office. Yes or no? Yes or no? So, if you take this one, even phone number, mobile number, and office number is empty. So, will that be printed? Will that be printed? No. If suppose this is not there, now which one will it print? It will print phone number, mobile number. Yes or no? See, you have the order given as, what is the order given? Mobile number, phone number, office. Mobile number, phone number, office. If suppose consider mobile number is not there. So then which one will be printed first? Phone number. This will not be printed. Then you will get only office number. Correct? Clear? So now according to the query, how will you write? Select employee ID, name, designation, select employee name, employee ID, name, designation, and you will use coalesce function. They have given the priority order there. What is that? Mobile, comma, phone number, comma, office. Then what you have to display that complete thing as? Have they given any column function there? Sorry, column alias there? No. Then you will directly write from employee. Clear? Clear? Yes or no? Take down the last query. Take down the last query. Write a query. Write a query to retrieve employee salary. Write a query to retrieve employee salary or office or mobile or phone or name from each row of the employee table, from each row of employee table, and display it as some information, and display it as some information. Let the display priority be in the same order of the column list given above. Of the column list given above. Will you solve this query? Yes. Here also you have to obviously use coalesce function. Yes. And who will write it on the board? Who will write it on the board? ಇದಕ್ಕಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ತಲೆ ಎತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ. After you solve this query, open HackRank questions, you people are solving minimum 40 questions and then you're going out of the class. ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ 11:11 ಆದ್ರೂ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, you people are solving, then only you people are leaving the class. Trust me. Online students, same with you people. If anyone is leaving the class, there are 20. Yeah, now there were 25 students, one left. If anyone leaves the class, no, trust me, guys. Further, you are blocked from V stand for you. You are not allowed to any classes and neither you will get any placements. Trust me.